Hey, what's up all you beautiful people? Thank you for being here and giving me the space to talk about astrology because I love this stuff. And so today I just want to talk about how astrology can help oneself. How astrology can help one understand oneself and understand their surroundings. So I'm using myself for an example. Me living with my parents, wondering my place in life, having experiences that seem spiritual but having no one to speak to with about them. When stuff like this happens, you wonder, why is everyone against me? Since they're not available to speak to you about things. It's not that they're against you, it's just that they have a different perspective, and you have to respect that perspective. But the crazy thing is, when you feel like you're alone, there's no real accepting of perspectives, there's just being attacked by different opinions. So I'm sure everyone has had that experience, or is having, The only reason why I'm here is because I feel like there's a good possibility someone is having the experience I had growing up. So I'm here for you, and I want you to understand that there are people out there that do share your emotions and your feelings. And even if they don't, a cool thing to do, if say you're a type of person that's more inclined to things that are spiritual, just because you're talking to someone who isn't like you, doesn't mean that they can't be really cool to talk to. So you don't have to always have your way with a conversation. I'm saying that to say this. Me being raised by my family, my dad, for one example, he loved to talk about spiritual stuff, but he was very uncomfortable with talking about stuff like, say, the law of attraction. And so my perspective was, how do you know if things are real if you can't attract them? And that was my premise with every conversation we had. And so the moral of the story is that we had really awesome conversations. They were really cool. But there were no real stable energy in the conversations we had. But they were awesome. So who cares? So what if I'm not hanging out with him now and he's not my friend now? Just the fact that I had someone to speak to when I was growing up, it's really awesome. And later on I found out that his Mercury and Venus and his Jupiter are compatible with me. So that's why we were able to have conversations. And that was a big deal for me because it's a deal breaker if I don't like talking to someone. So it was easy after seeing that to communicate with them as a Libra Mercury speaking to another masculine Mercury. It was like, okay, now I get it. And yeah, speaking goes through all of your energy points out through your mouth. Your energy points representing your Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. You have this energy in that. And that coincides with your beingness, and it attaches itself to your chakras and expresses outwards, right? So your Mercury will most likely be associated with your throat chakra and your heart. Your Sun would be associated with your solar plexus and your root, right? As well as your first house would be associated with your root and your solar plexus. Just thank you guys for being here. We're just flowing today. It's Monday. Okay, so definitely look at other people's birth charts so that you can see how comfortable you can be around them. And if you mess up, dude, in life you mess up all the time. Oh, all the times I messed up, if I could write them all down, I'd probably throw up because it would take me a decade or two. So that's not fun. I'm never going to do that. But yeah, so definitely look at birth charts. You'll make less mistakes in life. And look at birth charts. Check out compatibility between your birth chart and other people's birth charts. Check out compatibility with your birth chart and the day. Just do whatever you can to feel more comfortable in your own skin, because it's the only skin you get. We came here to this earth with a vehicle. If someone came up to you and gave you one vehicle for the rest of your life, how well would you take care of it? That's why we get into astrology. How well would you take care of that vehicle? You take care of it hardcore. You make sure everything is perfect. You always make sure the oils are changing, blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Okay, so I help out with finding authors. I help out with people in relationships. And with authors, relationships, anything else that has to do with checking out synastry, birth charts, compatibility, I'm all about that. I want to be like the gatekeeper for everyone, man. I want to be like the gatekeeper, the one that says, look, don't talk to this person, don't open too much up towards this person because it could hurt you. You know? And if it happens, I could be like, I told you so, but I would never do that. That would be very messed up. But I just really love trying to help out, and if there's anyone that needs help, let me know. And thank you so much for being there to listen to me ramble, because that's pretty much all I'm doing today. It's Free Fun Monday. What do you want? Check out my Instagram. Check out my Patreon. PM me. Do all those 3 things, and we could talk about you. And thank you. And have a blessed day and blessings.